Link.
Started. We are streaming again. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
All right, Joe, take it away.
I think.
Well, what were we doing? So we were standing in a forest talking to a bunch of sprites, and Lord Dewdrop promised that he would cease fucking around with the villagers if you guys could figure out what was going on with the deep evil that is in the village. Figure out where it's coming from, who is responsible, and maybe, just maybe, the village will stop messing with the forests.
And I, as Graham, decided, yes, I think we could do this, as long as you're agree to return the cattle. That's right. And you said the cattle appeared.
Yeah, so there's, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 10 sprites all leading the cattle, and the cattle actually have like hard bridles of like woven like tree bark and like just like tree, like little buds and stuff. It's like very foresty, and they're being led into the clearing towards the 4 of us.
It's adorable. And I open my coat and I'm like, come, Lord Dewdrop, are you the one who will be able to detect the evil within the village?
Yes, well, it's an ability that all of the sprites have, so I figure the 4 of us, myself, Sir Morning Glory, Lady Bluebell, and Madam Lilyfeather will be able to do this mission, hopefully safely. You are safe, are you?
Of course. Can't think of anyone safer.
I think, are you each planning on coming with one of us?
Yes, well, 1-to-1 ratio as it is. Yes.
Very well, yes. No, I think that would be more than perfect.
So the 4 of us exit the forest with the sprites flying behind us, invisible. The only way that we know that they are traveling with us still are the sounds of their voices as they kind of chat to each other in Sylvan, which is a language that sounds like the wind through the trees. And we lead the 3 cattle that were missing out of the forest, and Marguerite is standing there waiting for us. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! Where did you find them?
Well, Leah, why don't... Wait, that's role-playing against someone else. We followed the sprites through the woods after tracking them, and we came across a rather interesting group of sprites that wanted to help, and that feel that something in this town might be off.
Oh, sprites! They're the ones that stole these cows.
Perhaps. Is there anything, as of late in this town, changed? Any new leadership? Anyone who has maybe perhaps rewritten the way the town functions?
Well, no. Leslie's been mayor here for the last decade or so.
We're looking for someone that could be
No, we're not. Let's
evil.
not. No, okay.
What do you mean?
Well, you said the taxes were raised.
Yes, a number of times. It's hard to put enough food on the table, much less give the town's coffers such a high percentage of what we make.
And is this normal practice for the town?
What do you mean, normal practice for the town?
For
I
the
think
taxes to be raised. Of course, taxes are often raised, but
Yes.
seem to be hardening.
Well, especially since the fracture, most counties have been raising taxes, especially the ones of the petty kingdoms, from what I understand.
Well, yes, since the fracture, things have gone horribly.
Miss, let's just put it this way, and I, Graham, as I begin to speak again, there has been a balance between you and the nature And up until this point, it hasn't been a problem. But lately, something's been going on that's been disturbing the balance, and creatures of the forest, apparently, are not happy with it. And it's messing things up. And I think that there is a way to reach a peace that you had before.
No, certainly. I mean, a lot of the farmers wouldn't be driven to creating new fields for their cattle and their crops if they didn't have to produce so much extra in order to line the town's coffers, as it were. I never thought about it that way, though. I guess the forest needs protecting, just like any of us.
We noticed coming into this town that a lot of the trees were burnt and cut back. Who ordered that?
Well, the farmers themselves, it's their own land, but it's their own prerogative to make use of it the way that they see fit. And if they see that they need to have more crops and more space for their animals, so be it.
But it seems more than it was in recent years, no? It seems like...
Well, yes. Because, because we've been taxed so heavily that you need to make so much more in order to not starve, you see.
So it seems like the taxes has affected everyone to the point where it's actually a detriment to the sprites in the forest around you as well.
I suppose.
And I turn to the other two and I say, or the other three I should say, and say, I think the taxes seems to be the root of all this. If we can convince Leslie, or perhaps even speak to House Narish at the capital about these taxes, if they are from them, it might have a wave effect across this county and perhaps have people see more favorably us as the undefeated.
I agree. What do you think, Leah?
Well, yeah, I don't know too much about politics or taxes, but I think we should definitely talk to the mayor, because it sounds like if she just knew what was going on, then she would understand, and maybe she's really greedy, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think so. Depends on what she's using the money for. All right, well, it's about past breakfast. I think it should be time for a hanging. Am I right?
Oh,
I agree.
yes, that's right. We should go.
Fortunately.
So on to the hanging.
You want to stop it there?
Let's stop it there. That makes no sense. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Chapters of the Undefeated, Episode 1.
What?
I had such a good time. This was such a fantastic game. Thank you so much to Miss Joe Fallak for running this.
You're so welcome.
So
You're
good.
so welcome.
And to Justin Thomas James for organizing all this and helping as well with a lot of the background story.
Yeah, totally. You guys are awesome.
This is going to be a D&D campaign for the record books. This is going to be something we're going to be working on for a long time, and I'm so excited for that. To be able to build characters and grow and let you guys get attached to them before we kill them. It's going to be a lot of fun, and 2018 is going to be sort of the year for all this kind of stuff, and we're just going to see how long we do it and how fun it takes, and it's all new experimenting from here. So thank you guys so much for being here with us for the first one to sort of start this all off. This is going to be the one that we refer back to about being like, yeah, that was the memorable one. That was the one. that was back when we were good.
Weird sprite.
Hope you guys have a fantastic night. As always, we're going to do the Endgame XP. Who do we think earned it this week, guys? Lots of really good stuff here.
You've got my votes there.
Good question.
Your votes?
Oh, yeah.
It was a fantastic Discord chat the whole way through.
You know what? Let's give it to the second person, because I don't think I've heard them before. So, You're going to give it to Mr. Andrew A. Hey, it's Andrew.
And that's Andrew A, not Andrew A.
It could be both.
Sometimes hard to know.
No, if we were doing that, it'd be Andrew A.
When we're Canadian, that's the way to do it.
Or
Well done,
if you're
Andrew.
in Calgary, it's hey.
Is it?
Hey.
There's a difference.
It is.
Well done, Andrew. Thank you all for being here tonight. One more round of applause for you. You have
Are you
guys.
in the Facebook group, Andrew? I can stop that. Are you in the Facebook group, Andrew? Just let me know in the Discord. Go on.
Thank you guys so much for sticking around too and coming back for this. Hopefully we'll be able to piece these together pretty easily. Have a fantastic evening. We will see you next Wednesday for more chapters of the Undefeated. And maybe this weekend for a spooky stream if you guys want to hang out. Have a fantastic night, a fantastic weekend, and as my brother Alex always likes to say,
We love to make shit up.
we love to make shit up, guys. Good night.